Hi, in this video we are going to package an application using PSADT, which is nothing but PowerShell App Deployment Toolkit version 4, and deploying it through the SCCM, which is nothing but a config manager. Here in this example we are going to use the Google MSI file, and finally we are going to package using SCCM. I'm following up the documentation from here. The first thing first, we need to download the software. In order to download the software, you need to run this command, okay, and then install module, and then this name is this one, and then the current user. Once you download, you need to deploy that software, okay. So you can mention what version you want. So we are going to use this one, which installed the latest version, which is 4. I'm going to go to my ISC, and then first thing first, we're going to install the software, install the module. I already installed the module. If you're first time you're installing, then you should get a prompt to press type S 2 times, and that's about it. And then we need to create a new template. Basically, I want to create a template in this folder, okay. C source file application, and here I want to create my template with a new folder name, okay. So the destination is nothing but this folder, you know, and then the name I want to give Google Chrome. Yeah, I'm going to run this commandlet. Okay, if you come here to this one, and then it's going to create a folder Google Chrome. You double click it, and then these are the files, the template file created in this folder. I'm going to drag and drop this PS1 file, invoke-app deploy toolkit.ps1 file. Just drag and drop, and minimize this, and then go to this variables, and then fill up the variable Google, and then app name is Google, and then the app version, my Google app version is this one, and then my name, and then the script date. You need to come to this function, install ADT deployment, and then and pre-install you don't do anything. So on the install you need to write a commandlet, which is nothing but we can go to this reference, for example, and then we are using the MSI file. So basically we need to use start dash ADT MSI process. That is what we're going to write. And there's an example. If you come here down, there's an example here, okay. You can follow this. This is what I'm following it to write the commandlet. So again, I'm at the install here, and then perform installation task here. This is under the install ADT deployment function. MSI process, the action, install, the file path. File path, which is nothing but the Google Chrome MSI file resides. Okay, this MSI file resides at this location, the file's location. This is what the complete the file path. And then finally we are going to put the argument list, which is nothing but argument is /q quiet. The next thing is we need to go to the uninstall location. We don't need to post install, we need to go to the uninstall, okay, the uninstall function. And here perform uninstall task here. So we need to write a certain commandlet, which is ADT MSI process action uninstall, and then the product code. We need to give the product code. The product code, I show you how to get the product code. I'll show you how to get the product code using registry, okay, for the Google Chrome. And then finally the argument. You need to pass the argument, which is nothing but a quiet / okay, save it. Let me show now how to get the product code. You need to go to the registry. So once you go to the registry, you need to go to this path: HKey local machine, software, Microsoft, Windows, current version, uninstall. Once you are on uninstall, you need to right click on uninstall and then find, and then type Chrome and then find. Okay, you need to go to the uninstall string, and this is the product code. This is how you get a product code. Okay, that's what I did. I went here and then pasted here. So now we need to test it. So I'm coming back to the folder here. So I'm going to come to this the application folder, okay, where the Google Chrome resides, and then copy this for the path, cd to this path, cd. Okay, I'm here, so I'm going back again here. I'm going to use this exe file, copy and paste, and then tab. Okay, all I did is I pasted here and then tab. Okay, and then space. If you go and see here on the install function, okay, this is the install function, and then this is the code we wrote. So we're going to put the action is install. So I'm going to put install. So basically this will install a Google Chrome on your computer. Okay, so you may or may not know whether it is installing or not. Okay, you can see here that is installing the Google Chrome. Click OK. Okay, the Google Chrome has been installed successfully here. So suppose if you wanted to debug, okay, whether it is running properly or not, what you could do is I did the up arrow key and then came here and then / debug. Okay, once you do this one and then hit enter, it's going to open up the window. Okay, if there's an error message, you can see. Okay, let us close the debug window. Now I'm going to test the uninstall command. Press the up arrow key and then instead of install, and I'm going to put uninstall. Okay, the uninstallation has been successfully completed. We can go to the control panel, programs, uninstall programs. You can see here there is no Google Chrome here. We are able to install and uninstall the Google Chrome MSI file, okay, using the app deployment toolkit. Now we are going to go to the SCCM server and then deploy this one. Okay, I'm at the SCCM server. I'm going to the software library and then opening software application management. Then click on the applications and then right click, create an application. And then we are going to use manually, okay? This is the one we are going to use it. Okay, because it's a script, okay, we are going to use the exe file. So next, and then give it a name, install Google, okay, publisher, software version, you can put it if you want. So I'm going to click on next. Then I'm going to put the icon here browse, and I have it on my desktop, Google, and then next, and then I'm going to click on add here, deployment type, and then here I'm going to check this one, manually specify the deployment type information, and click on next, and then I type here install Google Chrome, click on next, and then content location. The content location is nothing but which is here. Copy. The exe file is here, so basically, so this is the location we need to take. I put a backslash. Then we need to use the UNC path, okay? Okay, the server name is SCCM, and that is what I'm putting here. If we go here, this is the C-drive path, but we need to take the UNC. Okay, this is the path I took and pasted here. Install a program, okay, so which is nothing but, if you come here, this is the install program. Copy. The uninstall program, and then you need to put uninstall here. Okay, the next, and then add class. Here, the detection rule, we need to specify the product code, okay? Windows installer, and then the product code, we have it from the registry, okay? This is the product code. Click OK. Next, install behavior, we need to select the install for system. It uses a system account to install, so I want to install the software whether or not the user logged in or not. And then maximum allowed runtime is 30 minutes, and then estimated installation time, it's about 15 minutes. Okay, next, and the next, and close, and then next, close. Now we need to go back here. This is the one, we created this one. Now what we need to do is, you need to right click here and then distribute content. Click next, and then click here to distribution point, and this is my distribution point, and then next, and close. So we need to wait until it is gets green here. It's green now. Now what we need to do is right click here and deploy. Okay, I have a device collection. I'm going to query Windows 10 and 11 computers. I want to install the Google Chrome on this computer, whatever which has the Windows 10 and Windows 11. Okay, and then next, I want a required forcefully install. Okay, and then as soon as possible, and this is the one I'm going to select. next, and close. So now I'm going to log into Windows 10 computer and then see whether it is installing or not. Okay, this is my Windows 10 computer here, and I go to the software center. I go here to the control panel and config manager, and then I go to action, and then machine policy retrieval evaluation cycle, run. If I go to software center, then now you can see here that is Google has been installed successfully in this computer. Okay, you can see here the Google has been installed successfully, and then you can search also Google here. Google has been installed successfully. Just a recap of what we did in this video. We installed initially PSADT tool, created a template, tested locally the commandlets, whether it is working or not using the exe file, and finally deployed using SCCM. Thanks for watching, and you have a great day.